Casey, aka Base Case, here again. Thank you for joining me today on day 2 of playing through World of Haiku. When we left off yesterday, we finished networks 1 and 2 in the game, and we're going to go ahead and step in from that point starting on network 3. If you didn't catch yesterday's stream, I'm playing through World of Haiku from start to finish as part of a gaming challenge for a fundraiser for Stop Soldier Suicide. It's a 30 hours of gaming challenge, and I thought what better way to do that than play through World of Haiku. So with that, we're going to go ahead and jump into the game. Volume is low. Okay, thank you, James. I'm glad to see you here, James. My mic volume or total volume? How's that, James? Let me know if this is any better. I need to find a better place to put that. Everything is low? All right, let me go ahead and bump everything up a little bit. Make sure. How about now, James? Is it any better? I turned up the volume of the game. I actually have the game audio going this time. I realized I forgot to have it unmuted in my mixer yesterday, so that was part of the problem there. Awesome. We will go ahead and roll with that then. And with that, let's get started on mission 3A. Alright, we are looking for the AZS server IP and finding out more information about the contractor of the host owner. We're working on ifconfig and nmap. Let's do it. Alright, Rascal has some words for us. We're about to find out who's paying bit creds to get this job done. We have an incoming message from Eos, formerly a cybermancer. She left and joined the Ronin faction. She still helps out from time to time. Yo, Base Case and Rascal. This network looks really secure. Gungnir figured you could use my expertise on this one. We should use my favorite combo, ifconfig and nmap. But first, earlier you uncovered an Agenda21 IP address while sleuthing around the G-Corp network. Rascal recorded it for you in your notes. Let's open up our notes. There we go. There's the IP address. We're going to copy that now. Try the ping tool to make sure the network is accessible. Ping. Oh, there you go. Good job. I'll hack us into the device and we can use that tool combo Eos mentioned to gather information about the network we're working with. ifconfig and nmap. ifconfig shows us the computer's IP address and info about the network the computer is connected to. nmap is used to scan networks for active computers and open ports on those devices. If we compare a network to a street, each computer is like a house, and open ports like doors, open doors, or windows. We may only find a couple open ports on each device, but we should try as many as possible to get in. Using nmap, we can quickly scan all these ports to find a window of attack for us to hack into. If you want to learn more details about ports, devices, and networks, check the glossary in your manual. Type ifconfig into the terminal to grab the network info. My microphone is right in the way of the terminal. Let's go ahead and shift it a little bit. Sorry if that's loud. I can read the terminal now. I've highlighted some key information that you'll be using. First, let's look in the net mask. Looks similar to an IP address, doesn't it? The net mask tells us the size or range of the network. This is measured by how many IP addresses are available for assignment on that network range. To scan the network, we need to give Nmap the first IP address in the network range. The net mask tells Nmap how many IP addresses to include in the scan. To find that first IP address, aka the network IP, we can use the net mask found from ifconfig. See that 0 at the end of the net mask? 255, 255, 255, 0. This means the network IP is the same first 3 sets of numbers as the IP address from ifconfig, but the 4th number will be a 0. In this instance, the network IP address is 192.168.1.0. Also, with the single 0 at the end of the net mask, 255, 255, 255, 0, you'll need to run Nmap with the network IP and a /24 at the end. The /24 is a shortened version of that net mask from ifconfig. I automatically converted this just now using the netmask conversion chart found in your manual. Check it out for other conversions. I'm gonna go check that out because that's actually really fun information. Let's see. Network foundations. Where would that be? Here we go. Ah, cool. That is an awesome chart. That's awesome that it's included in the game because that is very helpful information when trying to figure out network masks. Okay, moving on. Okay. Let's use Nmap on the Agenda21 network IP address and the /24 net mask to scan for any available devices and their open ports on this network. Type Nmap IP address /24 and let's start scanning. We're using 216.8.1.0/24. Says, sweet, we got some good data to use. Well, I want to actually look at it and see what we got here. So we got here we go. We have port 22 on device 117, Cobalt WS. On device 45, we have port 22, SSH. On Cobalt, I bet you Cobalt WS is workstation. On 249, we got another SSH. On Kumu workstation, another on 205, another 22. SSH burner 1, interesting. And on 214, this one's going to be helpful probably. port 22 SSH on an admin device. Alright, let's see what else Rascal has to say. I can use the open port information to access a host in the network. There we go. Navigate through this device using the File Explorer or your terminal commands. Wait a minute. Look at the username of this device. Why does this name sound familiar? EOS says, I know this name. Kunwu was once a cybermancer like me. He left because of a disagreement with Gungnir. He's now one of the heads of Agenda21. That means we're in one of Agenda21's networks. Amazing! We're actually inside one of Agenda21's networks. We better scrape every bit of info from this system that we can. Alright, let's go ahead and open that File Explorer. Documents. Donation 1. Oh. We got something here. Bitcred. Coastal City Chaos. What information was it that we were getting in here? Oh, the contractor of the host owner. That's who he's paying to initiate the other cyber attacks. I know that name as well, Catalyst. Gungnir told me you were able to hack into his device. I'm impressed, base case. Donation 2. Anything interesting there? No. Shared notes. Account file. Hey. We got an IP address. Saved it for us, so I'm not going to save it separately. Again, during an engagement, it's extremely helpful to save notes of any pertinent information, any IP addresses, usernames, passwords, personal information that you might be able to scrape that seems like it could be used in a password. All important information if you're actually in an engagement. Server IP, that's gotta be important to Agenda 21. Rascal, make sure you copy that down in Base Case's notebook. Why are you asking if I need a hint? You got it, EOS. I saved the IP address to your notes, Base Case. I'm going to get us into a different host device on this network. Let's see what other goodies we can find in Agenda 21's network. Alright. Mission complete. Let's go next mission. Are you following along again, James? I'll make sure I don't go too fast for you. I've got good news, Base Case. While you investigated, I managed to break into another device. Let me send you there now. You can always use Who Am I to check what username and device you were logged in as. Go ahead and click through the files. EOS and myself will analyze them as you do. System files. I love that in the game, when you're using the File Explorer, here you can see the terminal commands here and what responses are showing up. So you can actually directly see what the comparable commands and responses would be. So in documents, we have a to-do list. Norton 1080. Secretariat updates. Hey, there's a password there. I don't know what this was before. Might be worth storing that somewhere. Let's go. Oh my gosh. There we go. Passwords. This would be on Cobalt WS. We found Rango password. Kebab skewers. Gotta make sure to order them and make sure they're bamboo. Okay. So that doesn't seem like it's anything too interesting. Let's see what we got in downloads. Here's the yes report. Let's see what we got here. Azure Star is a computer and electronics manufacturer specializing in designing, manufacturing, and marketing consumer electronics, supercomputers, servers, storage, and personal devices, software, and other related services. Products manufactured by the company reached total shipments of 620 million units last year, taking up 40% of global shipments for electronics. Azure Star owes its ascension from dominating sizable pieces of the Asian market, as well as business relations created through the development of the Great China Road and Belt System in 2045. The newfound partnerships connected Europe, Africa, and China into one super connective Asia Commonwealth, which was one of the main financiers of the project and increased its clout significantly. Azure Star became the subject of controversy for having bundled software identified as malware on some of its laptops. The software, SuperMonkey Visual Discovery, is a web browser add-on that injects price comparison advertising into search engine results pages. To intercept HTTPS encrypted communications, the software also installed a self-signed digital certificate. When the SuperMonkey private key was compromised, it was also discovered that the same private key was used across all installations of the software, leaving users vulnerable to security exploits utilizing the key. You can't hard code the same key. Other notable security vulnerabilities with their firmware include automatically installing the 2-key optimizer program, a known spyware that automatically sends system information to Azure Star the first time its OS is connected to the grid. That's Azure Star. They're a computer supplier monopoly to both the private and public sectors. Why are they being targeted? Lendway report. Lendway Biotechnology started as a small biotech corporation in the late 2020s, initially focusing their R&D in microorganisms synthesized fuel to meet rising energy demands following the harsh environmental shifts during the time. This springboarded Lendway in being at the forefront of both biotech fuel and genetic engineering, ultimately leading to substantial expansion and openings of a multitude of laboratory facilities across the U.S. Following the crash of 41, Lendway leveraged its close relationship with Biotech Bay, a smaller biotech corporation, whose human-to-computer neural interface technology would later be acquired, and the Four, to claim its position as Goliath within the United Corporate Alliance. Of particular interest in their relatively new acquisition of a state-of-the-art human-to-computer neural interface technology and its implications in the creation of powerful, more sentient AI. Using this tech, it's theoretically possible to create synthetic personalities from model humans and incorporate these within an AI program. However, insider connections have revealed potential vulnerabilities in their largest R&D department to date, environmental bioweapons, the crown jewel of the Crown 49 airborne virus. The crown jewel being the Crown 49 airborne virus. Though only experts fully understand the capabilities of the virus, it is infamously known for being a powerful contagion with potential to cause a global pandemic of unprecedented scale. Yo says that's Lenway Megacorp. They are the world's most advanced biotechnology and eugenics company, and they are on the list of targets. We got all we can out of this Agenda21's network. I sent the data I'll have to make a note of that. First target we need to access is the network owned by ABM, Allied Business Machine. Located in Dallas within the United Corporate Alliance, this is the largest weapons manufacturer, distributor, and mercenary contractor in the world. It has ties to U.S. government, police, and military projects. ABM is doing well after swallowing several large companies following the crash of 41. Run by wealthy playboy CEO Thomas Stark, the Corp has a reputation as a very American outfit. Gung-ho, militaristic, patriotic, and individualistic. Everything you want, including mom's apple pie. If its weapons control networks was ever compromised, the firepower that it could unleash would easily start World War III overnight. Let's hurry, the world needs us. Alright. We are done with Network 3. And not that far in. I think we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one. Take on Network 4. Let's go Network 4A, the Dogs of War. We're using Ping, Curl, and SSH. According to my contacts inside Allied Business Machine, there seems to be a critical malfunction in their central drone server. This is bad because that server controls their 10 advanced Ketnes-class nuclear war missiles currently in the air. If I had to guess, the malfunction is being caused by one of the 4 Horseman viruses. Do we have any data on where these 10 rogue missiles are headed now? Yes, I'm reading they're headed to parts of the Allied Asia Empire, the Neo-Russian Federation, the African-China Union, and the Neo-Euro Commonwealth. My god, that's it. War, one of the biblical horsemen. They are en route to start the next world war. I'm reordering our priorities. We need to get into ABM's network before time runs out and shut down that cyber virus to regain control of the CDS. Use Ping to see if we have access to the ABM site. ABM IP. Alright. We're going to go Ping 1.2.1.237. Great. Now use the curl tool to see if there is any useful info we can get from their website that could help me get into the main network behind the firewall. Curl http:// addresses. Those of us who are familiar, again, we have 191 as the first triplet. Alright, what did we get in here? So let's see. What packet transmitted, received. Doesn't look like this web page has much information. Let's see if the website has a robots.txt file, which can often return even more info. It's a page on websites that contains locations the owner doesn't want others to see and often contains valuable files or locations. Let's use going up. I can access my last command. Robots.txt. There's a directory. Look at that. There's another location called SSH addresses. Let's try our curl command and add SSH addresses. Looks like these might be credentials for accounts on the system. So let's go ahead and do a new note. We're in ABM. And we're going to go ahead and take, well, that looks like that's an IP address too. So let's go ahead and just take that whole thing. Boom. I think we have enough to decode the username password. Once I have those credentials, I'll need you to log into the server on an encrypted tunnel using SSH. Got it. The username is Wicked, and the password is Panda. They use the SSH secure shell command to connect to the server inside the ABM network. Type SSH username at IP address into the terminal. You should be prompted for the password, and if you get stuck in the prompt, press Ctrl-C to terminate. Check your manual for more ways to use the SSH command, how to exit the system you've entered, and additional help. Alright, SSH wicked at 192.168.1.142. Password is Panda. I like that in the game they show the password you're typing in the terminal, whereas in, when you're using SSH in real life, in actuality, it doesn't show passwords for a security reason, but I like for the game reason and learning reason, it does show it so that we can make sure you don't do any typos. You did it. We're in the main server network. Oh, okay. Thanks, James. Let me know at what point the music gets louder. Like if it happens at a specific time within the game, or if it's just at times the music will get a little louder and then my voice gets drowned out. I can just drop the music down a little bit too. It might just be this song is a little louder too. Okay. Next part. Oh no, they put us back in the rascals. We're in ABM's CDS now. It looks like it's set up as a bus network configuration. Loud noises. Pretty loud. Nice, James, with the caps lock getting stuck. Okay, I went ahead and dropped the overall game volume down. Let me know if this is better, James. I don't want you struggling to be able to hear me. I also need to find a new position for my chat, because right now my chat is on a window over here on my right, all the way on the edge, and I can't easily reposition it. Right on. Cool. We'll go ahead and roll with that. Alright, so bus network configuration. This means the data flow is slower because the servers depend on that one central cable. Thank the grid for that, or the virus would have gained control of the CDS much earlier. We need to find which server the Horseman virus is operating on, then run Zion on the virus to shut it down. My network tells me that the War Horseman virus might be called Big Red or Red Dawn or something like that. Something with red in the name. Oh, we got a timer. Timer just started, 15 minutes. We'll need to find the infected device manually. Looking at their flight status, these missiles will reach their targets in a few minutes, so we're running out of time. All right, let's go ahead and keep my notes open here. I'm gonna go ahead and use File Explorer and bring it over here, so that way I can easily move things around. Let's go Documents. Maintenance memo. Moving fast, so I'm gonna skim a little bit. Maintenance text, individual access keys have been issued. Upload access keys to both your employee lanyard and keychain fob. Let's see. Okay, nothing interesting in that. More drone replacement. Here's an email address. That might be helpful. Let's go ahead and just drop it in just in case. Let's go up. Downloads. Nothing in downloads. Let's go trash before we go mail. Okay, we can't open those. Let's go ahead and go in the mail then. Inbox. Access code update. Hey, bet you there's something interesting in here. Haha. We got some username, password, and IP addresses. So let's go ahead and keep skimming here to make sure there's nothing else important. Nope. All right, let's SSH into somewhere else. SSH Tundra at 192.168.1.34. And it is Timberwolf is the password. We're in. Enter Hackerman. We're in. Alright. Documents. Documents. Why is that not? Okay, let's. Oh, you know what? This happens sometimes where I have to. The File Explorer sometimes has issues. Let's go CD Documents, and then now we should be able to. There we go. Defense.txt. Doesn't look like there's anything interesting in there. Special double issue. Pocket rockets. That's cool. Smart gunner. Fusion rifles meets synaptic overlay. That's cool. Skyborg jobs. New jobs. Okay, nothing interesting there. Let's go ahead and go up to mail. Nothing in the mail. Let's go in the trash. Password standards. Hey. This might be helpful. All users with accounts on or access the systems are responsible for taking the appropriate steps to generate and secure their own passwords. Okay. Haha! Updated access code for the air depot. Cool. I think that's going to give us what we need there. So let's go ahead and move on to the next computer here. Cobra at 192.168.1.34. I love these references because Cobra and the password is Ricky Tikki Tavi. Tavi, whatever, however people decide to pronounce it. Ooh, did I misspell that? I may have misspelled that. Oh, let's try that again. Oh, I guess it helps if I use the wrong IP address. That's why. See, that's why you gotta double check. Boom. There we go. All right. Let's go. Documents. Missile testing. 2 trials. Okay. Oh, RAM upgrade. Another successful upgrade. Okay. Downloads. Drone crisis. Scan the QR code. They didn't. Ethos headline. Doesn't look like there's anything of interest in there. Let's go. Mail. Inbox. Nothing. Sent. Nothing. Spam. Nothing. Trash. Nothing. Okay. Main trash. Password standards. This looks like the same. Okay, so that they wanted us to get into here. So SSH AUDUBON at 192.168.1.156. Password is, I am not typing that out. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, is this going to give me issues? It's going to give me issues. Hold on. There. Defense.txt. I feel like we read that one. Inventory. Space.txt. Okay, let's go ahead and go back. Downloads. Aerospace headline. Shanghai in space. Rewards. Complimentary RAM upgrades. Mail. Nothing. Trash. Sparrow IM. Let's see. Oh. Good thing I checked at the bottom here. Okay, so real quick, there's a messenger. It's a messenger chat. Replacing passwords daily during testing. Update the MD5 generator and there is a password combo. All right, let's do it. Go ahead and go all the way to the top. Maybe that'll fix the issues. Okay, SSH bartech at 192.168.1.20. Password is I'm not typing out. Oh. This is it. You've discovered the infected device. Try to find the virus within the file system. Decker said it was probably called Red something. Let's go. Documents control. That's it. The Horseman virus. I don't see anything that says red. To neutralize it, you need to know the path of to the file and use the Zion key on it. path to the file is where the file is located and how you get there. The path to this virus is first the documents directory, then the control directory, and then the file containing the virus. Writing it out would look like, and since you did it, I'm going to copy it to make my life easier. Now, try to neutralize the virus with the Zion key by typing Zion and then path. There we go. Well done. That was a close call, but you did it. We're not done yet. We still have to find the other viruses. It appears the virus file is now readable. You should open it to look for more information. I will send this update to Gungnir and get more instructions. Let's open it. Make modules must be assembled. Katniss together for the Fang. Interesting. There's only a small section of readable text. I wonder what Katniss means. I'll add this to your notes. The next target we need to penetrate is October Guard, located in Moscow in the Neo-Russia Federation. This is the agribusiness giant that controls the majority of the food production and distribution. This megacorp has risen from a country that has reinvented itself. It focuses its considerable resources on food and agricultural projects ranging from animal and crop genetics to cutting-edge food nanotech to 3D printed food products. If its distribution networks were ever crippled, it would mean rapid starvation for billions of global citizens who depend on it for sustenance and provisions. We mustn't waste any time. Alright, and with that we completed the main mission of the main two missions of Network 4. Now from this point, we're going to go back to the map, and you'll see, I don't know how obvious it is when this happens. Network unlocked. Dojo unlocked. Okay, so that's the part right there. The dojo. So with Network 4, when you complete Network 4, you've learned enough information to be able to go into this dojo here for 3C. So we're going to go ahead and go in and we will complete this dojo. And that'll be it for the day. 2 networks, really solid. I think getting this dojo in just to kind of get an idea of how the dojos work. Something really cool about the dojos is that they're dynamic and changing. So you can play a dojo multiple times and not get the same mission. So strengthening our Nmap skills. Thanks, James. I appreciate it. Inky Alt. It brings me joy to see a new grid runner along this path. Let me share with you some knowledge I have gained through the years. The grid runners who wish for something to happen will eventually fall off the path. The grid runners who make something happen will complete their path. The dojo here offers an opportunity to make something happen. An opportunity to master the Nmap skills you will need to continue on your path. Hi there, my name is Inky Alt. A dojo will be unlocked after completing certain missions. However, not every network has a dojo. I'm here to help you master specific tools to help you journey on through the grid. When you find the flag, enter its name into the terminal. In each dojo, you'll play a little game of capture the flag. I will send a series of randomized prompts, and it's up to you to find the hidden answer, aka the flag. Let's practice. Go into the directory named Secret Folder. enter flag name, where the flag name is flagged.txt. Okay. Flag. Flaggedfile.txt. Great. This dojo will be tricky. I recommend using your manual when you're stuck. Since this is your first time in my dojo, I will give you a hint. You are mastering Nmap here. Emphasis on Nmap. If you are stuck anywhere, double check the Nmap responses closely. Are you up for the challenge? Let's start the Nmap dojo. Alright. So let us go ahead and ifconfig. Alright. Let's go ahead and just go through and see. There's all our applications, documents, personal data. Okay, well let's go ahead and 192.1. Let's go nmap 192.168.1.0/24. Let's just run it, see what happens. Okay. Find the verge on Jerry's PC. Oh, hey, we got IP addresses here. That is a switch. That is not a PC. Alright. On who's Jerry PC? Hey, Jerry PC. Oh no, I don't want to SSH into it. Control C. Nmap 192.238.151.186. Let's see. Oh, alright, let's go ahead and open our oh so wonderful manual. Oh, I think the manual's not working. Alright, let's go ahead and nmap. I always forget which arguments I want to put. .sv, lowercase s, uppercase v. .sv. There we go. So we're gonna put flag 1.99. Let's get the parameters here. Caps of the flag for dojo missions. Input without parameters for flagged files. Okay. Okay, so for service version, we're gonna still include SV. Copy that. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I like that hint there, James. Name all secret folders, doctoral thesis on blank. Definitely would get a lot of people to go, oh, nope, I'm not trying to read that. All right, now we're looking on Lisa's PC. There's Lisa's PC. Okay, so we're looking for the OS version. -O. -o, and it's 192.206.95.9. Well, is it supposed to be capital O? Running Debian. Okay, let's look at our flag here. OV. Okay. Flag dash OV. Debian. Did I? Find operating system version. Okay, let's see. Let's go back up here. Maybe I'll just add SP. Running Debian. Did I spell Debian wrong? Is that what the problem was? Spell it. Let me throw quotes around it. Maybe that's no. All right, we'll. Find credential in a file on a Elizabeth PC. I'm still in the secret folder. Why am I still in the secret folder? There was nothing interesting in any of these, right? Let's see, what do I have here? Okay. Find operating system version on a Lisa PC. That's this. Well, let's go with Lisa. Okay. Let's go and map just so I can see all of the. Sweeps. Oh, you know what? Okay. Let's go ahead and go nmap -pn 192.0.0.0/8. I don't know if that's going to actually return anything, if it's even going to like what I just did. let's go ahead and just move on then. -O. And then Lois 191.235.35.182. So we're finding all services on Lois PC. All services are SSH. So flag dot, I forget the formats for flag. Service list, okay. Okay, so flag dot SL SSH. Boom. Got that one done. Full username of Margaret PC. So let's go ahead and let's go back and let's see if we can get the Lisa PC information. 206.95.9. I got the Nmap badge. Woo! Oh, you know what? We got port 80 here. Oh, OS version 8. So I wonder if that is so flag dash OV. Oops. Haha! There's the OS version. All right, so now Elizabeth PC. Let's go up. .192.121.102.22. Oh my gosh. 192.121.102.22. Find credential in a file. Well, it looks like this might be a username and this might be a password. So let's try it. Haha, we're in. Hackerman, we're in. System. Flagged file.txt. Let's do it. Boom. New file. Oh, reprotected. Okay. I'm just gonna try and snoop around, see if we find anything. Subscription email. Oh. Oh. Okay. Looks like it's not gonna let me. Exit. Haha. Back to my computer. Find the full username of Margaret PC. There's Margaret PC. So let's go ahead and go hit our nmap here. .1.70.197.230. I'm gonna assume it is Margaret Butler here. Okay, let me Okay, -U is for username. Okay. Boom. Captured all the flags. All right. I like how I ended up doing what I think most of us end up doing when we're actually running Nmap in the field, is running it just with all of the arguments that we always like to use no matter what. And it gives you all the information that you're used to. And that's just what I ended up doing because that's what made the most sense. All right, cool. And with that, the dojo is complete. It took about 16 minutes to complete. And it'll tell you how many times you've completed it. We are not going to try it again. And with that, I think we are going to call it a day. What network unlocked? I already had the network unlocked. Oh, okay. Because we completed. I mean, are they all really needed? No, but they do provide a lot of good information that everyone's kind of used to seeing. And when you run a flag or run an Nmap scan without some of the flags, you'll realize, hey, where's that information that I'm used to seeing that I'm used to just having that. And then you realize, oh yeah, that's why, because I forgot that argument. So something I'm not going to do today, but is really cool about a couple of one of our ranges in particular, is that this dojo actually, after completion, leads into one of the Haiku Pro ranges, and is currently called Haiku Pro Range 4C, which is supposed to be like a continuation of Network 4, and so it would be Mission 4C. And it, as it says on the screen here, it does solidify your knowledge. It works in all of what you've learned up until this point of Nmap, curl, and SSH. Really fun. I'm not going to do it right now because I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Well, an afternoon. It's afternoon still for me. But with that, thank you for joining me, James. I don't know who else is in here, but I appreciate anyone that catches this, whether it's now or later. And then for those of you, again, who don't know me, I am Casey, aka Base Case. On top of being very involved in the cybersecurity YouTube community and Discord communities, I'm also cybersecurity content manager here at Haiku, and part of why I decided to play through this as part of my Stop Soldier Suicide fundraiser 30 hours of gaming challenge. So tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and play through Network 5 and possibly Network 6, depending on how long things go. And I hope to see you there. It'll be around this same time, somewhere between 1:30 and 2:30 Pacific. Hope to see you there. Have a great one, and we'll catch you guys later.